Hi, this is Siva Girmala, US County Business Patterns Reports. In this video, we are going to explore the reporting services, visualizations, Sparklines, Databars, and indicators, and we will create a report using maps. Let's go to the Internet Explorer and see the reports first, and then we will go into the Visual Studio for programming details. And we are looking at the report using Sparklines, and this report is displaying the annual payroll in thousands for the years 2006, 2009 and 2011 for California, Maryland and New Jersey across 4 different industries: camera and photographic supply stores, computer and software stores, furniture stores and tire dealers. I created the report using parameters for state, year and the industry. And let's have a look at the trend here for camera and photographic supply stores for California. These lines, the blue line is showing currently the cursor at 51,204. That's the annual payroll for 2006 in thousands, and for 2009 it is 40,000, and in 2011 it is 40,074 in thousands. So basically the Sparklines are being used to display the trend in the data. In our case, it is showing the trend in annual payroll in thousands. So the Sparklines are being used on a row by row fashion to display the trend in data. Now let's go to the Databars and indicators report. Let's go here. Okay, this is a report based on annual payroll also by state and by year. This report is displaying the Databars and indicators, and Databars is basically the quantifying the value of annual payroll in thousands. I'm using the same California, Florida and Maryland states, and we are displaying the data for industries, computer and software stores, electric power distribution and framing contractors. The database, the databar, it is displaying the value of the annual payroll, and this is for framing contractors. When I'm hovering on the data bar, it is displaying the value of that particular value, 40,000. It is 4 million. And the indicators are like a range of values to indicate, okay, whether it is the value we are expecting or above, below or normal, that kind of stuff. So for indicators, what I did was I selected a range, start and end values we need to select for indicators, and I have selected 3 different ranges. If the value is between 0 and 50,000, okay, show me that value in red, and if it is between 50,001 and 100,000, show me in yellow, and if it is more than 100,000, show me in green. So this gives us a visual indication immediately if we choose the range properly, because we need to know what is the minimum and maximum values are, and we can split them into ranges to indicate whether it is good, bad, or the state is normal. And this report, we are using 3 parameters in this case also: year, state and industry. And let's go to the report using maps. And this report is displaying the data for annual payroll in millions for the states across United States. So the larger the bubble, the bigger the value. So that's what it is. It's a bubble map with color coding in the background. If it is between 2 and 510, the color is green, and if it is like this lighter green is for 510 to 1100, like that. So we can display the data across United States using this maps. We have seen 3 reports here. One is based on Sparklines, the other one is based on Databars and indicators, the other one using maps. So let's go into the Visual Studio and see the details for these 3 reports. And we are in Visual Studio. We are displaying here, we are seeing the Sparkline chart series here, and the data set is coming from Analysis Services Cube. And what we have to do while creating this report is just go to the toolbox and drag the Sparkline into this column, and then set the proper values for the Sparkline. So if you double click, that's what we will get here, and then we can see the series properties, and we are using value field as sum of total establishments, and this is okay, I need to correct this, but I will do it later. Anyway, well, the idea is to display the trend in the data. And here we are drawing the cities as Sparklines based on the total establishments across the years, across the years. And this is a Sparkline visualization. And let's go to the Databars and indicators design. And here the data set we have is also based on the Analysis Services Cube we already built in our earlier videos. And here the data bar is basically quantifying the annual payroll for this in this column. And the indicators, if you double click, and then let's go to the properties, indicator properties, and here values and states. This is where we are setting the range of values. So here, if it is less than 50, green, if there's less than 50, red, and if it is between 50,001 to 100,000, yellow, and greater than that, green. We can add more number of ranges here if you need, but in our case we don't need this, so we will delete this one, and let's go back. That's how the indicators works in reports. And in the parameter in the report using parameters maps, this report is based on annual payroll data across the United States, across all the states in United States. We are looking at the report displaying the Sparklines, and I found an error in this report earlier, and I fixed that, if I recall. And here the cursor where it is right now, we have total establishments here, and that I corrected. And then if we look at the series properties, and the value field I'm using here previously was the total establishments, I corrected that. And then tooltip is now payroll, so I corrected this one and saved the report, and then deployed the report also. And let's go to the Internet Explorer and look at the report. And here is the report we are looking at after correction. And here the trend for computer and software stores Hey buddy, something is not right. 472, yeah, and here 7740 191. Yeah. Oh, okay, we are good, we are good. I thought something is not right on this report, so but now I can see this 419 117. Okay, if I just move a little bit and it is going off, so I need to be careful and I need to be exactly on the tip, otherwise it is showing me the next value. That's what I made earlier. If I'm here and see 472 892 and it is showing me the next value, and if I'm here it is already showing 740, but if I'm here exactly somewhere here it is 472. So there is nothing wrong with the report, so we are good on this one. And let's go back to the Visual Studio and we are on the Spark on the report showing the Sparklines. So in summary, we have seen the report visualizations for Sparklines and Databars and indicators, and we developed a report based on using maps. And this is a bubble map across United States. It is displaying the annual payroll in millions, and the bigger the bubble, the value is also bigger. That's how we can compare the data across the United States. So thanks for watching. We will continue in the next video.